Well, here we are. The home stretch of the Arcane series, Season 2, Episode 7 is here. And I am filled with a bit of grief that I can feel the end of the series coming. And I'm filled with gratitude that I've been able to watch this series with you. I've been able to learn from you. I've been able to laugh, been able to scratch my head and wonder what is going on. All the while being blessed to see beautiful writing and wonderful episodes of artistry in Arcane. And if you want the full unedited episodes, go to our Patreon page. The VIP tier is where it's at. It is the place to get everything unedited, because out on YouTube comes a shortened version. About half of the episode on YouTube comes out every Wednesday and Saturday for Arcane. But Patreon gets every Wednesday and Saturday the next episode until the series ends, and then it's another series because we have The Last of Us and Avatar: The Last Airbender going. And by the way, the VIP tier is the place that picks what I watch, so it is a place to go if you want to vote in that. Thank you for being a part of our Patreon page if you are, and it has been quite a ride. I've loved it as a mental health professional to see all of these people in their lives and how much it relates to real life. I am sitting here wondering, I don't know, did Isha really die there in the end of that last episode? Like, what's going to happen? Did she destroy Vander? What are we left with at this point? Who is going to side with who? And how are we going to pick up the pieces? Because the title of this episode is Pretend Like It's the First Time. You know, I always say, when's the last time you did anything for the first time? Because children experience that every day and it's beautiful. But this is kind of dark a little bit. Pretend like it's the first time. Like, let's just pretend, even though it's not, we're going to go back and imagine. I don't know what's coming, but let's just do it without further ado. That Jinx? Was that Jinx? No? Who is that? Echo?
You're beyond help. Oh!
What is going on? You know, Jinx is amazing how she can come in at the least opportune time, or maybe the most opportune time, and so surprisingly to so many people. She just pops in. She's got that knack about her. And Echo looks shocked. Oh boy.
Did you just throw that?
This can't be back in the day then. It's like Echo's freaked out by Jinx and either thinks she's dead or thinks she's a threat and does not want her around. And by the way, he's got this distorted voice. And so I don't know how this played out with him and Heimerdinger and all the stuff he was involved in over there at Piltover and what happened to him. It's like he's just hearing things and he's kind of like, his hearing's distorted, like it said. And she's just acting regular. Oh, man. And look at the smile. When's the last time you've seen a smile like that from Jinx? A genuine, sweet, peaceful, happy smile. That's the thing I love about her. I do not give up hope in her. I think she can really be incredible and lead an incredible life and do incredible things because of her heart.
What in the seven sumps is all this racket? Oi. One of those days, huh?
You know those ugly twins. Genius and madness.
Maybe taking a madness. Oh.
What's going on? It's like everything's perfect. There's Vander. It's like everything's wonderful. And nothing ever went wrong, and everything actually turned out awesome. And Echo's walking into this imaginative world that had no destruction in it whatsoever. It's like he's on mushrooms or something. Not that I would know what that is.
Hey, Space Boy. I'm not talking to myself over here.
Feel like I woke up in the wrong universe.
Yeah.
This is what happens when you stay up all night. Those synapses start firing around like drunk slugs.
It isn't Psalm's royalty. My liege.
Milo? It's almost like he's in, all of them are back. It's like he's in a dream where he is now, present day, who he is. But back, like he knows everything he knows now, but he's back in a time before. Like this is something that could have happened before. But he's in his present day mind. This is spinning me for a loop.
Where would you be without her?
Hager!
This show never ceases to amaze me. Just when I think I'm in a rhythm, just when I think I'm on a roll, just when I think I'm starting to get a little piece of it, throws me for a loop and starts an entirely new show in my mind. Like this is where my mind goes. Now I'm having to figure out everything all over again, and it's the beauty of how they do it. But it's also the struggle in my mind to keep up with what's going on. Thank you for your patience.
What would they do without you?
There would probably be some arm flailing.
As good as it feels to pour everyone's drink, you need to fill your own cup every now and again.
Boy, please hear that. Words of wisdom from Vander. Please hear that in life. Everyone who is listening to this, that as good as it feels to pour everyone else a cup, to be the bartender, to be the one that serves, to be the one who gets them something that they want, that they like, that they're looking forward to, that makes them feel better, all that stuff. You have to fill your own cup every now and then. You have to do things for you every now and then. So if you're somebody who's a pleaser, if you're somebody who's a fixer, if you're someone who is an enabler, if you're someone who, just tries to make everyone else happy, good for you. It's good. It's a great trait. It is not a great character element in ourselves. Speaking of a mental health professional, where what I do for a living is help other people move through struggles or feel better or see a path or make their life improved, I need therapy. I need mental health healing. I need things in my life that fill me up. The hobbies, the experiences, the relationships, the things I get to do every time I'm outside of the office are potential fill up elements. And that's what Vander's saying. I totally believe in this, and I love this for him. Heimerdinger.
Oh.
The dinger arrives. I'm really starting to like him, even though I haven't seen him. Oh boy. Man, he's sick. There's some kind of something in him. Kind of virus or I don't know, man. This looks creepy to me. I'm completely confused because it's mixing present day with the past, and I have heard plenty of comments from people who say, do not apologize, Tom. You are doing the best you can, and it's your first time through this. We don't expect you to know everything, and you don't have to apologize for not knowing something, for guessing something you think is crazy. So I'm not apologizing anymore. Thank you for that. I'm just going to put my guesses out there. I'm going to put my thoughts out there, and I'm going to let you have at it.
One can't go shouting from the rooftops about being thrust into parallel dimensions without awkward consequences. Also scattered us across time.
Man, I thought I was going crazy.
Do you mean they've been working on something that has helped them time warp? That has helped them go through time to alternate realities, to past, future, but also maybe to a reality of this is what could have been? I look at the title and I think, pretend like it's the first time. Like, are they able to go to a reality where if none of this craziness had ever happened, this is how it would have turned out? And like, they're really them, Heimerdinger and Echo in themselves, like now? world's falling apart, but they've gone to this other reality where it's like, oh man, who wouldn't want to sign up for this trip? Although it's making him sick, probably flying through time like this, but who wouldn't want to would you? I don't mean forever just live in it, because I do appreciate the life I've had. I appreciate the struggles. I appreciate the pain, because it's helped me see and know what I'm here for. And it's helped me build my character. It's helped me endure. It's helped me love people more through the tragedy and the struggle in life. Most of all, it's helped me appreciate.
How long have you been here?
1,128 days, 6 hours, and 20 minutes, give or take.
What about Jace? Is he here?
Yeah, because the three of them were working on it.
Up elsewhere. I'm afraid Hex Tech was never invented here, and without a creation so prodigious as the Hex Gates...
Can't get out.
Oh, anomaly. I have people back home who need me. We don't belong here.
And yet, we can't leave.
I was gonna go see Vi.
Vi?
Oh my goodness. Echo.
What have we done?
Does he remember? It is all destroyed. He's throwing up too.
Is anyone out there?
Almost like a volcano where all the ash just rains for days.
Did you bring me here? Where are we?
It can't be.
It's all gone.
You had one of your funky dreams about an energy storage device that you swore would win the competition, so you came to me for help.
Love seeing that monkey there with the symbols, that's almost symbolic. Look at the face. I wonder whose face that is she taped onto that, because it's like that is symbolic of her and kind of the thing that's, it's like your trademark of who this is. Love that.
Sorry, sis. Someone's wigging out over his project and having an identity crisis again. No names.
What?
She's dead? How?
That's not funny, Echo.
Was it you?
You gave us the tip. We went on that job because of you.
The job. That's why there's no Hex Tech here.
Goodness, y'all. Oh. I can't like go to these I was doing great with this being a neat, fun experiment, but in this alternate reality, Vi's dead. She's dead because of a job they went on. She's dead because of a job Echo recommended they go on. Jinx, who's I wonder if she's got to be Powder in this reality, is dealing with it incredibly well. In other words, grief, as terrible as grief is, she's grieving in the most appropriate way here. Like everything's completely in line with who she is. She's got a doll there that's set up, pictures, candles, just kind of a memorial and a way for her to sit and just talk to her and remember her. And she's shocked because she sees Echo as just, that's who he is. He's a different person, though, sitting there, and that's why she's kind of put off by him. But her sister's gone. Powder, I'm assuming in this, has lost her sister. And I'm guessing her parents? I don't know. Yeah, there's a picture of all of them with Vander up there in the top. Oh, do I have to go through an episode where Vi is gone? The boxing gloves. Like he's like, I'm trying to get out of here. It's like it's two sections that are bolted together, tied together there, where it's like he's remembering something. Oh, right there. The bridge. It's the bridge. It's where everything went down with the bridge. Oh, so he remembered everything that happened on that bridge. He's really starting to click in. This is reminiscent to me of somebody who's gone away, fought in the military, gone away to foreign countries and seen death, destruction, horrible things. And they come back, let's say the United States where I live. They come back here and life's going on and people are going to restaurants and they're going to parks and they're playing and they're free and they're doing all their stuff. And this person has seen nothing but destruction and chaos and war and pain. And it's hard for them to merge those two places and be able to accept the reality that they're in because they've been in such a fear state and a hyper vigilant state. I describe children in school when they grow up, ones who have suffered PTSD and trauma. You could sit 10 children down next to each other and you might not be able to tell the one who's suffered a lot of PTSD and trauma because they sit and they act perfectly fine. But inside their body, it's like their eyes are wide open and they're constantly looking. So their brain is hypervigilant for the next fear, for the next trauma, for the next attack. And that's inside their body, but outside you don't see it. And so it's very often hard to see. This reminds me of somebody coming back from war and entering regular society and not being able to adjust and adapt.
Say goodbye no more.
I don't mean, I said I was going to play it through, but it's just too good, y'all. Oh, this is so perfect for this show. You're seeing the pain. You're seeing Powder losing Violet. And you're seeing Jace, to me, go back to Piltover. And you're seeing Echo just flashing back or seeing all the remnants of what happened. Oh my goodness, they're coming to life. These are coming to life. Oh. He gone. There's no recovery from that.
Tampering with the Arcane never ends well, lad. The risk is far too great.
You said I was your pupil.
Yeah.
I need a professor.
How could I forsake a brilliant lad in need?
Aww.
Again.
Yep, he's like, kind of regret that with Jace. No way out, man. See?
He was my mentor, and I betrayed him.
I must destroy it. Droid.
Please.
Exactly like
Oh, look at that wall. He got up a level. It's like he's having to climb a level at a time. He made it.
Dragging me through the... You painted this?
I had this dream where things went another way.
Oh, that's beautiful.
She looks so
Face of
badass.
the dream.
Vi was strong because she was afraid. Her fear of losing us is what made her fight so hard.
Your ideas change the world. I can't shake the feeling that that's who you're supposed to be.
Yep, boy.
Things are good. Echo.
Of somebody like Jinx. Like, this is when they come in my office because I've treated so many like her. I have that. I always say, I look at your potential, who I see you to be, who I know you can be, and just really work towards that. Much like a trainer would, a person who comes in the gym. And this is where you want your body to be, or want your mind and heart and soul and spirit to be. And we're going to work towards that to create that. And she's that image right now. So well said. Little parts of her that are very
All right.
much her.
Out with it. What do you want from me?
She knows. She's so clever. It's like as he walks by, they all come to life. They notice him. she must be feeling. Oh, the monkeys.
So, what does it do?
She didn't even know. She's just working with him. Time transfer there. He was able to repeat time. When he pulled that thing, it went back to like 5 seconds earlier.
What does it do?
You just asked me that.
No, I didn't.
I'm too tired for games. It's a time loop.
Huh? A time loop? A
Time loop.
How far did you go?
I don't know. A second?
Try going back further.
Take it slow, lad. We wouldn't want to push a new invention too far too quickly.
Very cautious. She's like, yeah, we do. There's the monkey. What in the world? It blew up Heimerdinger.
The limit is 4 seconds.
Oh my goodness. He's pulling that thing, counting, and it's going further back to the point where Heimerdinger was. What the? First, I start doing this and put my fingers up, and balloons start coming up. And then all of a sudden I do that and the thing thumbs up comes up. He realizes the more I pull, the further back we go. The further back we go, the bigger the implications are. When it gets to 4, Heimerdinger blows up. So bloop, let's go back to 3. And then he stops it and tells them, and Heimerdinger doesn't know a thing. Neither does Powder Jinx. I don't even know who she is at this point. They don't know. But Echo does, and he's figured it out. So now Heimerdinger wants to know. He's super fascinated. And I'm sure Powder, I'm going to call her Powder because I don't think there's any way she ever became Jinx because of this. Powder is probably like, what is happening here? And this is the coolest thing ever. And I want to be a part of this because of how brilliant she is and how much she can figure out and invent. And it's fascinating to see these 3 minds work together to figure this out. This blows my mind.
Trust me.
Trust me, you don't want to know.
4 seconds.
You do not want to know, Dinger.
We could show it off at the party.
I think I might know how to give it a boost.
He doesn't quit, man. He works hard.
A momentary upgrade, if you will.
It's great.
And what's the point of a device like this if you don't enjoy the time you have?
Jace, he is relentless in his pursuit. He's not quitting. I wonder if that was like the ghost of Victor. You think that was Victor that was walking with the stick?
There he is. Hey, nervous kid? Big day tomorrow.
That's all I can think about. In case I don't remember to tell you tomorrow, you've always meant the world to me, Benzo.
Aww. He knows he's possibly not going to see him again tomorrow. And I think about this with people in my life. And, you know, when you see somebody and you don't see them again, like you don't get the chance to do that. I just immediately thought of the man, my mentor, who I named my youngest son, Tony, after, and talked to him one day. And the next day I got a call. He had died of a heart attack. And he meant the world to me, and so much so I named my son after him, obviously. Just to have a hug like this would have meant the world. And please, I don't want to pass that up with anybody else. Every time I see somebody that matters, to appreciate them, to thank them, to hug them. And he genuinely cares for Benzo. What a moment here. If you've ever lost someone that you didn't get to hug again, that you wish you could just have one more hug, this is that moment where he gets that one more hug.
Ah, these damned allergies! You should be proud of yourself, Echo. I have the
Bringing her
feeling
back to
that you'll be
life.
running this place soon.
So, there's a chance for us
Silco.
yet.
Oh my goodness. This has got to be spinning him all around, just seeing these characters and thinking, he's the complete enemy, and what in the world is happening here? Really something. So that's like after the moment they had their big falling out where Vander tried to drown Silco, But before all of the stuff went crazy and Silco became Silco and all that good stuff, like they reunited. They became best friends again.
Arrive, la pire des bénédictions, la plus belle des malédictions. De toi je devrais. Tu sais ce qu'on dit.
She looks great.
Sois près de tes amis les plus chers.
I love it. So happy. Echo, you've made her so happy.
Where'd you learn those moves?
I was just following your
boy.
lead. Hey, I just want to thank you. You know, for everything.
I've never seen you give up on anything.
Oh. Right
Sometimes taking a leap forward means leaving a few things behind.
here. Oh,
Promise I'll
yes.
never forget this.
And she's just thinking of moving forward and Vi not having her here anymore. So much loss. And she adores Echo. These two seem perfect for each other. As much conflict as they've had, he has a way of balancing her, and she has a way of bringing life to him and helping him appreciate the spontaneity of the moment and keeping him on his toes. Oh, I wish these two would be together. Look at this, how adorable this is.
You better not.
He knows he's gonna leave.
Sorry.
No,
Oh,
it's fine.
Come on.
Can we just pretend like it's the first time?
Oh my goodness. So for him, he doesn't ever remember ever kissing. And for her, they must obviously be together. And she was just going to kiss him. And he was just pulling back like, never done this before. She doesn't know that. It's like we do this all the time, probably. But he wants to kind of put her in the moment of, can we pretend this is the first time? Because it actually is the first time for me, but you don't know that. And that way you can really feel the moment that I'm feeling. Oh, this is perfection. Oh. Why you gotta take me out of that? Like, as I say with life, when's the last time you did anything for the first time? Children do that every day. Remember that if you have children, if you're around children. Life is a first-time experience for them so often every day. And it's amazing. You go to a new place, a new town, a new restaurant, a new city for the first time. It's like, wow, that's what he's experiencing here. Everything for the first time. So please try to do some new things for the first time, new experiences for the first time, because it shows you what life is about. Man, it's like it's getting worse the further in he goes. Glitching and everything. Oh, wow. And then he fought to get a buff. Who is that? Is that Vander?
This is a big upgrade. Just a moment. I only need to hook up the final power supply.
This is where it all started, isn't it?
There's that Victor.
The end of Piltover. Why did you ever give me this? Why?
And that's him standing there, huh?
Just tell me there's a chance.
I do wish I could apologize to Miss Powder for co-opting her space like this. It truly was the only way.
That is Jace. That's himself. When he finally went like that into the ground and he just like froze right there as his person. And Victor putting his hand on the shoulder of that body. And Jace is like, send me back.
Send me back.
is all happening at once. Oh no.
Never a dull moment.
He's leaving. Oh, he's not gonna go with him. Victor and Jace back together.
I swear it.
It killed Echo?
Powder? What happened?
Oh, he's still alive. But can I just say, that whole last scene is devastating for me, that Powder experienced another loss through Echo, like seeing this part of Echo that was not from that time, and then kind of putting the pieces of the puzzle together. Like she thought she lost him there sitting right in front of him. Then he comes back to life and she sees Echo out in this thing they've been building to create. And I'm sure they've told her, like, this is what this is for. This is what this is all about. She's like, oh my gosh. And she sees him taking off to wherever he was before that. So losing him, but still having her Echo there. And then back to Vi and just realizing every single day her sister's not here. I just want to meet that Powder. She seems so sweet and so kind and so full of life in that. And especially when Echo came the way that he did. And then the whole Jace thing of like, what's going back? Is he going back to fix things to make everybody kind of reunite? And what's happening? There's only 2 episodes left. And that's it forever? Like no more Arcane? I feel cheated, and it's not even over. Don't forget, if you want the full unedited reaction to any of these episodes on Arcane, go to our Patreon page. The VIP tier is where it's at. So many people have gone over there. There's a chat room where I get to talk to you about Arcane. There are other series, The Last of Us and Avatar: The Last Airbender starting on there. But Wednesday and Saturday are when Arcane episodes go to YouTube. It's a shortened version, about half of the actual episode reaction. You want the full reaction, go to Patreon, the VIP tier. It is totally worth it. We have more series coming, and you on the VIP tier get to help select what we do in the next series. This is taking me on a journey I never thought I would have been on before, and I can't wait to see what is next. This has been a gem. Just to use the term gem, hex gem, whatever that stuff. I just have loved this. Mental health all over this. And as a mental health professional, I really appreciate it. I appreciate you and your comments. So please leave those when you get a chance. And remember, mental health matters. We'll see you on the next Reaction Therapy.